Hi, it's Uju again. Yeah, I'm back. I'm a communications intelligence consultant with an eye for creative presentation. I help people look within, find out what talents, potentials lie in there, and sharpen these talents into skills and build these skills into viable businesses over time. I'm the organizer of Passion Profit Trainings, which is henceforth going to be known as Passion Passive Income Trainings. Yes, we started a new topic last week on our capsule series tagged the transit phase. The transit phase, that is what to do when transiting from paid employment to your vision, your dream, right? And last week we looked at the first factor to be considered, which is giving yourself a timeline, a time frame, a time frame, a period in which to prepare yourself. Today we will be looking at the second factor, which is a deadline. Having given yourself a time frame to prepare yourself, you need a deadline. Let me tell you what a friend of mine said to me some years back. He said, anything without a deadline is dead. I'll take that again for emphasis. Anything without a deadline is dead. Yeah. You need to have a deadline. After having and a deadline, you are going to set your deadline. You know how long it will take. After your time frame, you need to have that deadline. And when that time comes, you're not dilly dallying. You're not going back and forth. You're not postponing, right? You just take the bold step. Before the deadline, you ought to have prepared yourself. You ought to have put yourself together. And when that time comes, you just leave and do your thing, right? What a deadline does for you is that it creates a sense of urgency and makes you work harder and work faster and work smarter, right? Because you have a deadline you're working with, it makes you work a lot harder and smarter. So, a deadline is so important. I used to have a friend who shared his dreams with me some years back, and I was blown. I mean, when I saw it, I saw the whole thing in paper. I was so blown. I said, when this thing kicks off, my God, you're going to be a genius. And this is 11 years down the line. He's yet to make a move. He keeps postponing, procrastinating. Right now, I think he's lost touch with that dream. That's what procrastination does to you. That's what not being disciplined about a deadline does to you. Before long, you lose touch with your dream. And guess what? You end up living someone else's dream. So you need to be disciplined about your deadline. When you say, this is my deadline, it's your deadline. When that time comes, because before that time comes, you ought to have put yourself and your house together. When that time comes, you take the bold step and leave. And even when they call you back, come back, we're not done, you say, guess what? I'm not coming back. I'm done. I'm ready to face my dream and live it. I know of a friend who worked with one of the banks, and when he was leaving, wow, the bank didn't want to lose him. They gave him an opportunity to go back and reconsider. For the next 1 year, they didn't shut him out of their system. They felt he would have a change of plan. They said to him, if things don't go like planned and you still want your job for the next 1 year, you have access to our system. We're not terminating your contract. You can come back, you know, to your job. But he never did. Even though he faced challenges, he never did because he was disciplined about the fact that he was ready to answer the call of destiny. So that's what I'm talking about. You need to have a deadline, and you work with that deadline, you work with urgency, you work with discipline, and when that time comes, sweetheart, no turning back. Okay, that's the second factor. Next week we will be looking at the third factor, the fourth, and the fifth. Yeah, till I come your way next week is Uju Dawodu saying bye for now. Stay out of trouble and stay blessed. Bye.